Are you in a long distance relationship with your bandmates? You guys are spread out across a bunch of different states and you're trying to find a better way to practice? Well, I've got 3 simple steps for you guys today that hopefully will help your practice times and make your rehearsal times when you come together more efficient. So stay tuned. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Matt. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day to check out the content that I've got here. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm a content creator here on YouTube. I'm a full-time worship leader, but I also am a part-time musician, and I'm trying to make my way through this whole music industry world just like you are. And I just announced 2 weeks ago that I have a live album recording happening on November 20th, and I've got to get everything together to make sure that that album recording goes well. And one of the first steps that I need to make sure happens is that my bandmates have effective practices. Me and my bandmates are spread out all across the Midwest and the South, and we can't get together on a weekly basis in order to rehearse. We're really only going to be able to rehearse about the week before the actual live recording. So I need to make sure that everybody is able to practice effectively leading up to this event. And I want to share with you guys a little bit of the practices that I'm using right now to make sure that those practices are efficient and everybody's getting everything that they need. The first tip is to be clear about what is going on at this event. You need to communicate as clearly as possible everything that is happening on that night or that show or that event. This is what songs you are doing, how you're going to transition between the songs, when you're going to be talking in between songs, and how the flow of the night is going to go. It is important that you are as clear as possible so that way when you do get together for rehearsal, you can run through very quickly and everybody is already on the same page on what's happening after every single song. The second tip I want to give you guys is to make sure that your bandmates have all the content that they need to be able to practice effectively. This comes down to chord charts, all the practice tracks, and even practice videos if they are needed. If your bandmates have all of these things, they will be able to practice better in their own personal practice time, so that way when you guys come together for rehearsal, they already know what's going on in the song. The bass player already knows all of his licks. The drummer knows all the parts that he needs to hit. The guitar players know all the lead lines that they need to be playing, so that way you guys are coming together for rehearsal and just putting all the pieces together. And the last tip I've got for you guys is you need to make it easy. And what do I mean by easy? They need to be able to access this content very easily, and I've got 2 different ways that I'm thinking about providing this content to my bandmates. The first way is through Google Drive and making a folder that stems out to multiple different folders that has all of the information that they need for every single song and every single part of the set. The other way is possibly using a program called Planning Center, and Planning Center is normally used in churches, but the system is set up so well that I honestly think it'd work well for bands outside of the church as well. The file organization system is great, and you can see the full and entire set list and be able to click on every single song and get to the content inside of that song, whether it be chord charts, practice videos, and practice tracks. Your bandmates need to be able to get to this content as easily as possible, and if you're using something like Google Drive or Planning Center, they can download the app straight to their phone and be able to access this content at any moment. You want them to be able to practice anywhere that they can. And those are just 3 simple steps that I wanted to give you to help you and your bandmates practice, even if you are in a long distance practicing kind of environment. You want to be clear about what's going on. You want to be able to provide all the content possible, and you want to make it as easy as possible. And I want to ask you guys a question today. Which platform do you think I should use in order to provide this content to my bandmates? Should I go with the Google Drive route, or should I go with the Planning Center route? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you know of any other programs that are even easier than these 2, go ahead and put that in the comment section below as well. Thank you guys so much for showing up today. If this video brought you value, go ahead and give me a like, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications, because I've got videos coming out very frequently and I want you guys to know exactly when those videos are going live. I love you guys, I appreciate you, and I will see y'all next week.
Do you remember the stars swirling around?